What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a hair tutorial for you on these big bombshell, sexy, big, loose waves. I am using a flat iron. Don't worry, it's not as hard or as scary as everyone thinks it is. When I'm looking for a flat iron that I want to curl with, I always look for ones with more rounded plates. Ones that are super flat and rigid aren't really going to help you curl. This one's from Beauty Labs. I just got it from Winners. It was pretty cheap. I get all my flat irons from there. So if you want to see how I got this hair look, then just keep watching. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, well, my hair still kind of got loose waves from yesterday, but the first thing I always do, I always separate my hair like half and half. I take my flat iron. This one's set at 450 degrees Fahrenheit, which is hot. Be careful, don't burn yourself. But I always look for, the best for curling, I always look for more rounded edges. I had one that I tried to curl with for a long time that was really flat. So chi or any ones with kind of plates or edges that are a little bit rounded are kind of easier for curling. So I take a section, you can do bigger, smaller. If you want tighter curls, then do smaller. If you want bigger curls, then go bigger. If you don't have very much time the next morning to curl your hair, then do tighter curls at night, and in the morning they'll be relaxed, so all you really have to do is brush or touch up little things. So there's a fun fact for you, a little tip if you will. So I take that and I'll go like this, and the trick is I do like one half turn, help the hair at the bottom, but keep moving. Do not let it sit in one spot. And see, there's that, like it's a big curl, but if you want it looser, you just always have to just give it a pull. Comb through with your fingers. I like to let mine cool down first before I really start combing through with my fingers, but if you want them really loose, then just go ahead. So yeah, half turn, let it keep going. Boom. Boom. Alright, get out of my way. So I normally go a little bit tighter to the front and then like more looser curls to the back. So this is a bigger section, so I start kind of this way, I suppose. A few inches down, half turn, pull, make sure this is following where it needs to go, keep moving, boom. Lightly brush them out with your fingers. Even sometimes if I want them like really, really loose, then I will take my flat iron and just really lightly kind of comb through them like that, and it kind of lengthens the curl a little bit more too. So again on the other side, and I'm always curling away from my face. That's my trick, that's where I like to do it. If you prefer curls towards your face, then go for it. Half turn, keep pulling, don't let it stop. Boom, there you go. And then if there's any like little pieces, like maybe the end didn't curl properly, I don't do the whole strand again. I just take like the bottom and I just like flip it. So for tiny little touch-ups like that, it's no big deal. I don't recurl the whole strand because then it gets kind of messy. For a long time, I Googled how to like curl hair with a straightener. I watched YouTube videos and tutorials, and I thought it was the most impossible task, and honestly it takes practice. It takes a lot of practice, but this is basically all I use now, and it is the best way. And I have naturally curly hair, so my hair holds curl very well, but curling irons, my curls fall really quickly. So this actually, my curls stay so much better. Alright, and so I'm going to take just the top kind of crown part. Get it looking really nice and sexy up there for you. I'm looking in a mirror below, so if I keep looking down, don't mind me. And something I do when I go more towards the top is I want more volume. So I kind of take it and do a little bit like this, and I kind of lift up with the root a little bit. Before I go, I don't go all the way down, just a little bit at the root to give it a little bit more volume. And then I go again, good quarter way down, like a turn. There we go. And yeah, obviously these loosen up over time, but there's always kind of a soft wave no matter how loose or tight you do them. And sometimes you will get these little kind of lines from the flat iron stopping, so I just always, there you go, easy fix. And it's okay if they don't all look the same or one's curlier than the other. That's, I think, what makes it better. Like, I like the way that it looks messy and not everyone is the same, and you can alternate directions if you really want, and just kind of do what works for you and whatever makes you feel beautiful. Because really everybody has different styles and preferences on different things like that. So I'm just lifting up, get some volume, half a turn, boom. I do a lot of fluffing with my hair. I think it gives it more like the weightless kind of messy look. Anything messy for me is great because then it's not such a surprise when my hair actually is messy. So that's always nice. All right, and so when I get to the top layer, I do a lot more of that volumizing. So I lift from the root, and I'll do a full turn just to mix it up. Keep it going. Because I find it's my front of my hair, I find it's like harder. You can also find like, I'll get like smaller pieces too, just to add like a little bit more curl and wave to the front, and then like go less towards the back. Pick smaller pieces on my top layer of hair as well. As you can see, they're pretty curly, so I just comb through with my fingers. Any pieces that aren't quite curled, I'll just twist, give them a curl. Doesn't have to be perfect, it could be nice and messy because they're all gonna loosen out anyway. If I find I want more volume at the top, I'll go ahead and do some smaller pieces at the top. It doesn't want to curl. Now you want to make sure that you're putting enough pressure on the hair that it's staying put and getting pressure to get the curl, but not too much that it's not gliding seamlessly. So you'll have to practice on how much pressure to put when you squeeze the plates together. I've always loved the big like Victoria's Secret bombshell waves, so this is kind of my everyday hairstyle. I don't switch it up very much. If you like the curls a little bit tighter, then don't brush them out with your fingers as you go along. Just leave them and then do a little fluff at the end. But I like mine pretty loose and big and bouncy. Don't forget the back. I always pull up on the root at the back as well. Alright, so you can grab some volumizing spray or some hairspray and like put it through your hair. I don't really use much product because my hair holds curl pretty well, but I do a lot of this kind of action to give lots of volume, and then I might just do like a little bit of hairspray or whatever. But yeah, this is the hair tutorial. It was quick, it was easy. I promise if you practice, it will be worth it and you will get it, I promise. If you have any questions or if you have any more requests, this one was a request, and thank you so much for requesting it, Emily. I appreciate it. Please let me know. Go over to my Instagram. I'll put it right around here, and subscribe and click the notification button so you don't miss a video. And if you like my makeup look, I will link the video for it down below. Check it out on my channel. And all right, thank you for watching. Bye.